Welcome to Fish Talk with Fishing Direct. The European carp in Australia, a short history. European carp were first introduced to Australia in the 1800s by acclimatization societies attempting to recreate English environments. While early 1800s and 1900s stockings remained isolated, a massive 1964 release of a highly invasive Bullara strain into the Murray River caused populations to explode. The European carp is a native of Asia, but extensive introductions have helped to make it the world's most widely distributed freshwater fish. 3 strains of European carp have been introduced to Australia: an ornamental strain near Sydney, 1850–60, a Singaporean strain in the Murrumbidgee, 1876, and finally, the hybrid Bullara strain in Victoria, 1961–64. The latter 2 strains have interbred, and this species is now a major pest in many inland streams in several states. In Australia, carp are a major environmental threat. Since the late 1960s, the Bullara strain has invaded the southeast of the continent and parts of Tasmania and Western Australia. Carp occupy most aquatic habitats ranging from estuarine lakes to upland streams up to 700 meters above sea level, and densities are highly variable among and within habitats. In wetlands and lakes, ecological threats occur when carp exceed a density impact threshold of 80 to 100 kilograms per hectare. Carp densities in Australia are commonly 200 to 400 kilograms per hectare and can exceed 1,800 kilograms per hectare in some shallow lakes, far surpassing this density impact threshold and placing further stress on freshwater ecosystems. As such, a major goal to conserve biodiversity is to reduce carp densities to below the 80 to 100 kilograms per hectare threshold. Identification: the European carp can be recognized by its small eyes, thick lips with 2 barbels at each corner of the mouth, large scales and strongly serrated spines in the dorsal and anal fins. The color is variable, but often olive green to silvery gray dorsally, fading to silvery yellow on the belly. It is possible for small European carp to be confused with goldfish. The latter, however, has no barbels on the corners of the mouth. Distribution: the European carp is a native of Asia, but extensive introductions have helped to make it the world's most widely distributed freshwater fish. In Australia, carp occur in the Murray-Darling River system of Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria and South Australia. The species also occurs in many freshwater streams in coastal New South Wales and Victoria, as well as the brackish lower reaches of some streams and coastal lakes. The map images show the Australian distribution of the species based on public sightings and specimens in Australian museums. Feeding and diet: they are omnivorous feeders, sucking and straining mud from the bottom and sucking insects and plants from the surface. They lack oral teeth, so all the masticating is done by the pharyngeal teeth in the throat. Juvenile European carp feed mainly on microscopic algae, rotifers and crustaceans. Key milestones: 1858, the very first recorded carp were brought to Hobart, Tasmania aboard the Heather Bell and released into the Cascades Reservoir. 1859 to 1865, various shipments arrived on the mainland, stocked in isolated ponds in Victoria and New South Wales. 1920s, a distinctive orange-coloured Yanko strain became established in the Murrumbidgee River. 1964, the Bullara strain, imported from Europe for aquaculture, escaped or was released from a fish farm into the Murray River near Mildura. This strain quickly hybridized with earlier introductions. 1970s, widespread flooding throughout the Murray-Darling Basin allowed the fish to spread rapidly across southeastern Australia. Why they are a major pest? Often nicknamed river rabbit, carp are incredibly prolific breeders that tolerate a wide range of water temperatures and quality. Their bottom-feeding habits churn up riverbeds, uproot aquatic plants, and dramatically increase water turbidity. Today, they account for up to 90% of the total fish biomass in some parts of the Murray-Darling Basin and have invaded every Australian state except the Northern Territory. Thanks, and as always, happy fishing everyone.